whilst doing the school run. Don't forget, you can head on down to see Mark, Anna, and the team at the Bridge Street shop in Haverfordwest today. Now, all this week, we are celebrating the wonderful apprenticeship works that various different businesses do right across Pembrokeshire and beyond. And Ashmole Co Accountants are sponsors of National Apprenticeship Week with us here at Pure West Radio. And it's been fantastic speaking to lots of different organisations and businesses. In fact, we were having a really good talk about this in the office this morning. It really is so powerful that apprenticeships are just so prolific these days, and they give so much opportunity to so many people, just like they did with Jim Cornock, who joins us here from Ashmole's this morning. Hiya, Jim. Thanks for joining us here on the show today.
Hi, Toby. Thank you for having me on the show.
No, it's great to have you with us. I mean, first up, Jim, your story is just a brilliant one to share with us. Very fitting for National Apprenticeship Week, as you actually were on an apprenticeship and now you've been at Ashmole's for decades. Yeah,
I joined Ashmole 30 years ago. Wow. Did an apprenticeship with AAT, and ATT, became a chartered tax advisor, and ultimately became a partner within Ashmole Co.
What a fantastic story. I mean, did you ever envisage yourself, 30 years ago during an apprenticeship program thinking, I'm going to be a partner in this business one day?
No, genuinely, I just wanted a job. I wanted a job 30 years ago.
Yeah, it's remarkable what doors and opportunities can be created, and apprenticeships are more important than ever now, aren't they?
They are. It's a lot. It's better for the apprentices. They learn on the tools, so to speak. They're not getting student loans. It's a lot cheaper. It's a lot better, and hopefully, it means they get jobs closer to home, keeps money closer in the local economy, and everyone wins.
This is it. And I mean, it's just remarkable the opportunities that can happen along the way as well, just by getting that hands-on experience, as you say, because there's only sort of so much you can learn in the classroom, really, isn't there? And especially in your line of work, learning from, people that are, very, well regarded in their various different roles. It's important.
It's very important. And the other thing with accountancy, I thought it was just numbers. The people I meet and my colleagues meet and all our accountants meet, we meet all sorts of people from all sorts of walks of life. It really is the door. It's the gateway to the world. You get an accountancy qualification, it's the gateway to the world.
And was it sort of, numbers that interested you initially while you went for the apprenticeship? What was it that sort of stood out for you, Jim?
Yeah, for me, it was numbers. I was good with numbers. I was good with maths in school. But what I find now, it's the people. It's the people I work with and also the clients we deal with. That's what makes the job so rewarding.
And in this day and age, it's more important than ever that you get your figures right, isn't it? From your self-employment through to, large corporates to third sector. And this is where Ashmole's covers, the rather large repertoire of people that need an accountant in this day and age.
It is. And people do not check their taxes. They assume that information they get from HM Revenue and Customs is correct. A lot of the time it's not, and that's where we come in, help existing clients, help new clients, help one-off clients. It's so important.
Yeah, it really is. And if people would like some advice and information in whatever sector they're in at the moment, I mean, especially recently, obviously, with the 31st of January passing, it's always that frantic period for many people that are self-employed to get that return in. It doesn't have to be stressful. It doesn't have to be like that when you've got people like yourselves. They're able to help and guide throughout the whole process.
That's the theory behind it. We try and meet a lot of clients. We try and meet on a quarterly basis. Give them management information. You get to know. You become part of the client's business. You can be there from the start of the business all the way to the people retiring or selling the business on. It's so rewarding.
Yeah. I can imagine it is. I really could. And it must be wonderful seeing lots of these various different businesses flourish as well over that period. And those relationships, those friendships that you create as well, I can imagine are very important.
It's very important. Some clients I would consider have become very good friends of mine now over these years. People I end up cycling with, training with, they're good friends. No.
And you do lots of fundraising, don't you, as well at Ashmole's? Your chosen charity of the year is 10 of us, so I believe a few of you are doing a few different challenges for that.
Yes, 10 of us is our charity of the year for this year up until the end of April. So some of my colleagues are doing a parachute jump on the 29th of March, and I'm doing the London Marathon on the 27th of April to raise funds for 10 of us.
Oh, fantastic. Well, good luck to all of you. So a little bit of a flavour there of what can happen. You know, you might think, oh, accountancy, it's all boring. I'm just looking at numbers all day and X, Y, and Z. A lot more than that, Jim, which we've heard today. And this is why it's important that, if you are good with numbers, if you're doing really well in school, college, accountancy really could be a great step in the right direction for you. And these apprenticeship programs are just so successful. They're fully funded. I mean, what a great way to get your foot in the door.
They are. And I'm not the only partner who's gone through the apprenticeship route. There are at least two more I can think of. And we have got several of our qualifieds have gone through the apprenticeship route. And we still have other staff on the apprenticeship route. We also have ex-employees who still stay in contact with some of us who've gone on to other things. They've gone into industry. There's one I can think of, actually lives down in Sydney now. She's gone overseas. She qualified with us. So it just goes to show.
World could be your oyster. And all this week here at Pure West, we are supporting all things apprenticeships as it's National Apprenticeship Week. It does run until the 16th of Feb, and it's great to have an insight. And what a wonderful program this is with Ashmole Co. You can find out more details now by heading on over to our socials. You can see a link to their various apprenticeship programs, fully funded, and many successful candidates have got some amazing benefits of working with various different clients, the excellence of service. You can help support so many different clients' needs, such as tax returns, VAT returns, and various different company secretary duties. So, it's an incredible skill set that you may have coming out of it. And for you, Jim, proof in the pudding, really, 30 years on, what an apprenticeship can lead to.
Yeah, I did have hair when I started mine, so it's not all good, okay?
Make sure you do get in touch with Ashmole's today if you would like to find out more information about their apprenticeship programs. They really are wonderful. And thank you ever so much to Jim Cornock for joining us right here on the show today, one of the partners of Ashmole Co. Cheers for joining us, Jim.
Diolch yn fawr.
Absolute superstar. I mean, what an immense story that is. 30 years on, now a partner. Absolutely sensational. We're supporting you all this